Oh boy.
What did you say?
He's got a surprise for
It's Tuesday. It's the Rundown. It's brought to you by Movement Watches, mvmt.com/rundown. 15% off, free shipping and returns. Watches this nice are $400 to $500 at a department store. Movement Watches starts just $95. Christmas, Hanukkah.
K. Marco stole mine today.
Who?
K. Marco forgot to wear his Movement watch. He said he felt naked, snaked one off of my desk. Give me back my fucking Movement watch.
Well, that sucked for you.
Yeah.
He just stole $500.
No, it's only 95, bro.
What?
Yep.
Damn.
I was just doing piece reviews, so these subjects are brought to you courtesy of Kevin Clancy. The first one I have Babe.
Like if you fucked up and all
Yeah,
that.
100%.
No. I have the first subject is a pitcher. I don't know who. You should have Babe Ruth.
Adam Ottavino said he could strike out Babe Ruth every single time.
He can't strike him out every time. Like
It's hard to strike out
He
anybody
did a
every
ground
time.
out.
Yeah, I think he
Right.
could get him out.
Like he
almost
couldn't
every
strike
time.
out me every time.
I
but
mean,
every time? No chance. Every time?
You think you're saying?
Dave,
you're
you
saying
you
would
went up
maybe put
against
one in
Dallas
play, but you're not
Brady.
gonna get a hit.
You went up against a guy who can't even throw anymore. And
No,
he
I know.
struck
I know.
you out.
But if I stood there every time, I would
Eventually you make contact.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You know,
I'm not
foul
like-
How
pop.
fast does he throw?
Let's find out. But I see.
I'd time
yeah.
him up.
I mean,
I don't know about that.
No, I would.
You
I
think
don't know
you think
about
he would
that.
never make
What are
contact?
you laughing at, mush,
Are
you
we talking
dummy?
about infinity times, Dave? Yes, infinity times. You're right. But you're saying like
earmuffs.
if
fucking
Ottavino
mush.
had 100 times, he'd strike you out every
90
time.
No, sorry.
100?
Yeah.
He would not. Nobody on the planet can strike me out 100 times in a row.
I think so.
I mean, that's okay.
I mean, you don't
I'm
think.
not even trying to brag. This is one of those things like just nobody 100 times in a row. You just sit there. You
I
keep
saw
sitting-
you against Dallas Brady. You did
No,
not.
I know
you,
that was once.
You were not able to time up
95 mile per hour.
80 mile an hour bullshit that Dallas was
No, I know.
throwing.
He
I
was
mean,
throwing
Dallas,
slop.
yeah, admittedly was like topping out at high 70s because
If
he
that.
can't throw anymore. And he
that.
And now we're
gassed
talking
you.
about a 95 who can
I'm
throw
not bragging.
off speed and everything.
Yeah,
Who's
but
currently
100
in the
times a
league.
Yeah,
row?
but he can. But you're like, I'll time him up. Then he'll just start throwing you junk.
100 times. He would probably strike out Babe. That's the old thing. That's like Frankie's old thing. Like Gretzky couldn't play in the NHL. That's a similar.
Which is stupid.
Yeah, that is stupid. But it's similar with the old
Yeah,
guys.
I mean, he said like all he did was drink beer and eat hot dogs, and he was overweight, and you know now everyone's like a top performing
Well, how'd
athlete.
this come up?
I think it was just an interview. I think he offered it up. I think he was just saying the game has
I
changed.
think they were just listening to mixtape.
Yeah, Tyler. He's
I feel
following
like
Tyler on
baseball-
Twitter.
I actually think of all sports, baseball has changed the least.
It has.
Like
Yeah.
because there's like Walter Johnson threw I think the mid '90s, and the guys like that they like threw.
But even you think about like a ground ball in the infield, it's still a bang bang play at first. It was 100 years ago. It is still today.
And,
Right,
like,
first
they're
like LeBron
crazy.
dunking on, I don't know who.
well,
would
just the
throw anyone
virtual
out there.
size of the
Yeah,
guys
right,
in like
and
the
strength.
NBA, right?
Or football. Jeez, football. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Newt Rockney's Notre Dame going up against Alabama.
No.
When you just ran the ball every single fucking time. Like,
Fuego Box.
worked.
FuegoBox.com/Barstool. 10% off a limited edition Barstool koozie. Nice. Fuego Box has put together a ton of hot sauce gift options at all price points. Excuse me. You get a free Barstool koozie plus 10% off. We love the hot sauce. It's a great gift. Hot sauce, cold beer. Sounds like the perfect holiday season gift. Get in on Fuego Box. FuegoBox.com/Barstool. 10% off plus the koozie. Steph Curry, I think he said this the other day. He's anti now. Does not believe man ever landed on the moon. I don't know. I don't know what that's all about.
he was on Vince Carter's podcast. I didn't even know he had a podcast. Him
Yeah, I
and
think he
Bazemore
just
had a
started
podcast.
one, yeah.
And they
Is Vince
both.
still in the league?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right? He's the oldest guy in the league.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Still throwing down 360s in warm-ups.
Still it's crazy. He's in the
like
league.
with ease. Yeah.
Vince Sandy, those old Raptor uniforms.
Oh yeah.
the
the
best.
best.
Yeah.
The
And
best.
the Nike Shocks too. The kicks he used to wear were crazy. They are like both hosts are like, yeah, we definitely didn't land on the moon, and he got swept right up in it and stuff.
Is he playing like the Kyrie Irving, like he's gonna come out later?
Question everything.
Yeah, and like, oh, I was just
No,
fooling
I think
around.
no. He was kind of using the old like, we can like barely like cell phones still don't work sometimes yet. In the '60s, we put people on the moon, which I think is a valid argument.
Like NASA said that they'd give him a free tour of.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, and then Blake Griffin, our guy Blake Griffin, had a great tweet. He just quote tweeted and said, "I bet Bill Gates doesn't have all that money." So they're just trying to hook him there. So not a bad. Just start questioning everything. Get
Yeah,
free
you can
tours
go-
on the
yeah,
moon.
Yeah, I mean, you could go the whole thing that we're all in the Matrix. None of it's real. I mean, you really could do that. Who would know?
We're just like an
can't prove it
imagination
wrong.
Yeah.
of some dude.
And then
who's
you
just
always
like this
prove
in
it.
the entire universe.
Puppet master.
Yeah.
Can't not prove it.
That shit hurts my brain. I was reading about black holes the other day, and it actually, like, my brain starts to cramp.
One of my all-time ideas was to shoot Hank into a black hole.
But no, did you see that? Do you see that? The Odyssey 2 or whatever the fuck. There's some spaceship that they launched in 1977.
Yeah, is that the one that's just in the
It just went outside of the sun's like
interstellar space.
This
brings us to the next. We have a live Pat. Get on the blog.
Pat, get it. Blog it, Pat.
Pat, we got
blog it.
What we have here is a real life fucking lion on the loose.
Your reaction scared me.
You missed Gay Pat. Gay Pat. Look, Pat, there's a real lion on the loose, Gay Pat. Gay Pat, if you missed this earlier, Gay Pat blogged that there was a lion at a children's park, and now lions are showing up everywhere, Gay Pat. Yeah.
Listen, give the mic.
So if you missed this Gay Pat blog, there was a lion that was like oh, there he is. Oh, Pat, watch out. A lion, Pat. A real life lion.
You guys think that I just blogged that on my own. I was testing you all, and you all passed.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if you were reading the blog.
So if you missed it, Gay Pat blogged earlier today.
See, the return of the Mac.
The return of the Mac, indeed.
That actually scared me. I knew it was coming.
Your reaction scared me. I was like,
No, it's a real lion.
Oh, the dog or something.
Gay Pat, this is a real life lion.
Spider just killing it.
This is some performance.
Spider, what a performance. You're the best.
So, Gay Pat, with a throwback to the J-Mac days, the Eggertown Shark. This is worse than the Eggertown Shark. There was a lion that was literally like...
The Eggertown Shark was literally a
very
human
quick
with
to always say
with
that,
with
this
a
is
fin
worse than
taped
the
to his head.
Eggertown Shark.
At least that was like a Photoshopped video.
It was blinking. The shark was blinking. I mean, the lion was blinking in front of... It literally, like, every 2 seconds would blink and disappear.
When it did this, it was like so
Gay
fake.
Pat. So Gay Pat wrote this, like, and he wrote a long blog about it. Like,
way too many words.
Went in. Yeah.
Every
like
angle,
400 words.
and the entire office is buzzing. He just has headphones on. It's like he didn't even know. It like took him a while to realize that he had been J-Mac'd. And in a blog that live in, like, even people not affiliated with us are like, who the fuck is this guy who thinks this is real? You have to be like pretty much a brain dead moron to be like this.
Look, sometimes you just see a video and you just go, yeah,
Let it
that'll
fly.
work. That'll
You
work.
just, at no level where you're like, oh, this could maybe be fake.
Literally not at all.
Well,
and then
I
I
mean,
went back and I looked to like find like if I did like more fake blogs like on the site, if there were other fake blogs, they were all written by me.
Yeah.
I told you though, the spin zone is, and this was back in the J-Mac days, if you are committed to just being the most gullible idiot at Barstool, the internet is your oyster.
Unlimited
you can
stories.
blog everything and just be like, oh, this is
It's
real.
like believing in Santa Claus.
Yeah.
It's just like
So that's my
fun.
angle. I blogged the story about the kid getting picked up by an eagle like 20 minutes
There
after
you
that.
go.
It's all
You're good.
It's all new internet guys too. That's like you
Well,
know.
now wait a minute. One of the all-time fake J-Macs was when Nick Insider wrote the blog that the little toy
The Onion
phones
article
was wiretapped, and you believe that. You published it.
I don't read everything.
Yeah, come in.
I mean,
Dad, I'm actually going to defend Dave there. Remember when we had to edit?
you had to apologize.
Remember
you
when we
wrote
were-
an apology blog.
Dude,
'cause it
Kevin,
was,
we had to edit Nick Insider and Nate when he started, and we didn't read anything.
no, but
No,
I feel like I would have.
I give a benefit. of
Oh,
the
yeah,
doubt.
Dave would be like, hey, can you edit
I
this?
give the
Like,
benefit.
no.
If I don't study it, like I mean, I don't know how this is getting turned on me here. I mean, this is all about Gay Pat being a moron. I mean, that line is as real.
Spider, what a
I
performance.
thought it was a dog for a second.
I did too. I was actually
I saw the
scared. I knew it was
golden, and
coming.
then you were like, you had good acting. Yeah,
it's the
scared
craft.
me.
It's the
We,
craft.
I,
You were
we both
scared.
jumped.
I knew he was coming.
You were scared.
No, it was the
I knew
craft.
he was coming. I was scared.
Good job, Spider.
I stand by everything I say in the blog,
Yeah.
though. If the lion was real, it all makes sense.
If the lion was real outside of Kid Park, just chilling, it would be a problem.
Very big
It would
problem.
be a major problem.
Maybe even a story on more than anything
Yeah.
besides live leak. That should have been your
The beginning of it
first
too, Pat's
tip-off.
like, this guy just walked up with a cell phone and got away on his own power.
Yeah.
Like, how
Yeah,
did he
it
not
was-
get attacked?
It was
If
something.
live leak, if you're finding on live leak, there's already you're at 50% chance it's fake.
Yep. All right, so that was that story. The last one, this LeBron Wade, D-Wade love fest last night. It made me sick, made me want to puke. More so, they did call that. There's two things that really bothered me. One, they're like, we're rivals. You're not rivals. These guys were not rivals. These were not any level where they're rivals.
No.
Wait, they're the polar opposite of rivals.
Yeah,
best friends.
exactly.
Fuck.
They're La Familia.
They
Yeah.
were saying rivals? or
Yeah,
other
yeah, yeah. They said both. They're like, you've been rivals, you've been teammates. Like, never rivals.
When
Not-
I'm trying to think of when they played.
Never. There's not one
I
meaningful
mean,
game
the
amongst them.
Heat, yeah, the Heat were like in the playoffs at the same time as the Cavs. Maybe that's about it.
There's not one meaningful rivalry game amongst them. And LeBron being like, it had to end at the Staples Center or the Garden.
What?
Yeah. He's like, it's the only place it could end it is the Staples
What?
Center. Yeah.
Wait.
that
Okay.
has all
So wait.
Knicks
Let's.
fans
This
dreaming.
is this whole. But like, did he just put the Staples Center and the Garden at the same spot? Like in terms of, I mean, the Garden is the Mecca.
Yeah, he was.
The Mecca.
That
was-
is the first part that's crazy about that statement. The second part,
Yeah.
he just was just totally tickling your balls.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, there was never
He's
even any
clarified
talk.
that. He's
What
clarified
did he say?
that. He said,
Dwayne Wade might have gone to the Knicks.
no, he just meant it as like their two like famous arenas that were
Yeah.
worthy of their last game.
Staples Center?
Yeah. That's what he said.
Okay.
Well, I guess
That's what makes LeBron the most insufferable son of a bitch who ever lived.
the place where the Clippers play half their games?
Yeah, yeah. It's like
I
a
mean-
fairly new building. Like the
Yeah.
Fabulous Forum has all the
I
tradition.
think that like the Lakers are what's storied, but not the building.
Right.
Whereas the Knicks are not storied, but the building
this
is.
had
so
to end for it to end correctly in Miami.
Yes.
that would have been the truth.
Yeah,
Or
why didn't
Cleveland,
they?
maybe.
Do they already play in Miami?
No,
And Dwayne Wade? So they must have played
This is the
earlier.
last time clearly
Yeah,
they're
their
going to
last
play.
time going to match up. Yeah.
But it's like, oh, it had to end in LA. It's like, what are you talking about at that? LA has absolutely nothing to do
Have
with
a little,
either of you.
Also, have a little pride, Dwayne Wade. You're saying you can't go to the finals this year?
True.
I mean, come on.
True.
Both you guys.
True.
Some
Both
pride.
of them. Just the whole thing, the way they're working out before the game, like basically like grabbing each other's nuts. Just the whole thing makes me like sick. It just makes me sick. So I had to chime in on that. That's all I got. That's all Kevin had.
It was a sled day. All right.
Good call on Seahawks minus 13.5.
Unbelievable bet. Unbelievable sports advisors clip from us when we were saying don't give us guff. And then I said
13.
Seahawks by 13. They
Yeah.
won by 14.
Monday Night Football, Barstool Sports Advisors has the pick for you. Minnesota Vikings at Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks, Dave, they're red hot. The Vikings, Dave, they stink. Tell me your pick.
Before I tell you my pick, Dan, I want to say something to the viewing audience home because we post these and I see a lot of guff in the comments section.
so much guff.
Oh,
You, Boner Jams 420, you're about to do the guff? No.
Yeah, these guys are so stupid. All I do is fade them.
fade
blah,
'em,
blah,
fade 'em,
blah.
fade
Nobody
'em,
wants
they're
your picks.
losers.
Hey, I hope you jump off a bridge, guy.
Yeah, I hope your family jumps off a bridge right after you.
I hope you. I'm talking to you. I'm looking
Yeah.
right in the camera and
You.
said, guff,
You.
guff, guff.
You.
I've been winning a lot more than I've been losing. So you've been fading me. You're in the poorhouse.
Yeah.
I love the Seahawks here.
Hey, Dave, you know what? Guess what? Fade us, fade us. I bet you won't jump off a bridge right now. Go ahead, fade that.
That's a
fade
dare.
that pick.
That's
fade
a
that
dare.
pick.
Oh, guff, guff, guff.
Yeah,
Anybody
fade
can
it.
be a tough guy on Twitter or the
I'm
comment section.
100% on my winners.
I
I win all the time.
I never
I bet
lose.
$2 a game.
I
and I
never
never
lose.
post till
I'm
after the
Red
game.
Chip Ricky.
Yeah. You know what it
I
is, Dave?
never
Yeah,
lose.
it's the guys after who are like, oh, that was the easiest pick ever. You know what? Tell me beforehand then, tough guy. I tell you my pick beforehand. I'm wrong all the time, but at least I own that I suck.
What do you want me to go? 100-0?
Yeah.
I
What do you
lose
want?
once in a while. I win a lot more than I lose.
I don't have a sports
Jerk.
almanac. I'm not Biff Tannen, whatever his name
love
is.
for that. No, you nailed
Did
it.
I do that?
That's sports.
Did I do that?
I'm not convinced that doesn't exist. That
I
sports
did
almanac.
that? I got that right?
Yeah.
Biff
Biff
Tannen?
Tannen.
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Back to the Future.
Wow, all right, my Back to the Future.
I
my
have the
Biff
book.
Tannen
I have
pick.
the book this game,
Yeah,
Dan.
Seahawks.
Seattle. I'm
Biff
going to give you
Tannen.
an exact score. They win
Yeah.
They win this game by 13 points.
All you
That's
losers.
you stupid.
Hey.
You want to talk guff? Yeah?
Yeah, hey, all
I'll
you
see
losers.
you online.
All you losers, I got the sports almanac, I open it up, you're going to die.
Anybody can talk trash. Give winners. We give winners. 13.
Bitch. Ooh. Yeah. Bitch. Yeah.
13.5 plus 360.
Shut up the guff.
Yeah.
All you guffers.
Yeah, we both forgot we did that. We're in the car like, who were we talking
Yeah,
shit
who
to?
were-
Like,
yeah.
Oh, we didn't talk shit
Who
to
were we
anybody.
bashing? I don't remember.
Just everybody.
Yeah,
Some fucking idiot chirped me after the game. They just had my wrong picks. They're like,
Told him
Thielen.
to go die.
Yeah,
That guy?
he deserved to die. It was like, he was like,
Go die.
I don't think
like-
you can say that on Twitter anymore.
I'm surprised you didn't get a slap
I
on the wrist
know.
for that.
he's like feeling.
Twitter's
I
very,
mean,
very.
wait,
You can't say
I
that
need to
even
know if I
friends.
can still start
Yeah,
telling
are
people to
you
kill
allowed?
themselves
Did you
again.
get in
Well,
trouble
no.
for that?
Here's the thing. The guy was a stoolie. It's when you say it to people who aren't.
No, I don't think so. I once
Anybody
tweeted
can
at
report
chaps
anything.
like "Go kill yourself" or something, and everyone was like, "Yo, you're gonna get banned." from Twitter."
Anybody can report you at any time.
Maybe
Yeah.
they respect gambling etiquette. He told me I was 1-4.
That's true.
And so
Just
it's like,
not true.
he had me as a loser feeling, both of them. It's like winner. And he said I lost something else. He's like, this is why everyone fades you. So I had my locks and just said, go down.
Monday Night Degenerate Boys, Dave's grudge bets have been
Oh, yeah.
incredible.
It's possible that we're inventing a new Dave Portnoy curse here, because I picked out Gurley the week before. He sucked, and Thielen has no catches.
That Gurley bet was one of the all-time greatest bets.
That was on
The fact that
They scored
Todd
50.
Gurley scored 16 games in a row or whatever it was, and the game had 1 million touchdowns, and you bet Todd Gurley will not score.
He didn't even come close.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got to think of something big for Cam
Yeah.
Newton and
Yeah, Gurley and Thielen. I killed
yeah.
them both. I thought for a minute Thielen tore an ACL. He got like landed on.
oh yeah, his ankle.
yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and that was an all-time Booger and Witten booth too, arguing about shit
Yeah.
at the end of the game.
Whether
Is
it's
there
a
any
field goal.
chance
Booger was like he was saying that they should kick a field goal down 6-0 to make it a one-score game.
Yeah, right. He was basically saying they couldn't get back.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I also think Seattle. They were so close. It was a perfect time for an intentional safety, which is my favorite play in football. When they were down on the 1 yard line.
Is there any chance that Witten actually comes out of retirement, or is that all just
No,
like,
it's just bullshit.
yeah?
And
Jerry,
there's no
Jerry
chance those
Jones
guys-
was like, I'm not going to comment on that.
He
I was
like
wait a minute,
couldn't
is there
run
actually?
last year.
Yeah.
I don't know what they.
But man, wouldn't that be nice to get him out of the fucking booth?
he's never leaving.
Go
that
play
booth.
again.
This is
Yeah,
that
we're
booth.
stuck with him.
Yeah, I mean doesn't really matter. That booth was I want to talk about like the guy in the sky doing this. That booth was let's make ESPN and NFL cozy again. Safe play.
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right. That's it.